Have you ever felt heaven trying to reach you? That strange pull in your spirit right before something life-changing happens? Archangel Michael says, this is that moment. Heaven is opening the scrolls of miracles right now, and your name is written upon them. If you are watching this, it is not a coincidence. It is a divine appointment. God is speaking through this message right now, and the angels are standing by your side, ready to move the mountains that have stood in your way. Type 1111 in the comments if you feel this confirmation stirring inside you. It is a sign that your alignment has begun. Archangel Michael says, your miracle has already been released in the spirit realm, and in the next 10 minutes, after hearing these words, something around you will shift, a door will open, a message will come, a burden will lift. Because heaven is tired of watching you fight alone. You have cried long enough. You have waited long enough. Now divine intervention is in motion. The angel of breakthrough has been dispatched to your name. You are being surrounded with favor that cancels delay. Every chain that tried to keep you bound is snapping under the light of heaven. Archangel Michael says, do not fear. What is leaving your life was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to prepare room for what is coming next. What's coming next will confirm what your heart already knew. The storm was never punishment. It was purification. The people who walked away were not rejection. They were divine redirection, because the promise you carry is too big to be buried under disappointment. The Lord says in Isaiah 60:22, when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen, and heaven is declaring that this is that time. You are about to witness what divine timing truly looks like. The numbers you've been seeing, 1111, 222, 333, Zebvisen, they are not random. They are codes of confirmation from heaven saying, stay expectant. Your miracle is near. Every prayer you whispered in exhaustion has reached the throne. The angels have carried your tears like sacred water. They have watered the soil of your destiny, and now the seed is breaking open. Archangel Michael says, you are entering your hour of instant manifestation. What used to take months will take minutes. What used to drain you will now sustain you. You will know the power of God's acceleration. 10 minutes from now, watch what shifts in your atmosphere. A message, a call, an opportunity, a release. Heaven is orchestrating divine movement on your behalf. Type 777 in the comments if you believe miracles still happen. Your obedience to believe is unlocking what fear once delayed. Archangel Michael says, I've been fighting for you in the unseen. Every spirit of confusion and stagnation has been confronted. Your name has been spoken in the council of light. You were never forgotten. You were being prepared for visibility. The season of hiddenness is ending. The trumpet of destiny is sounding your rise. The people who counted you out will soon witness your restoration. Because heaven loves proving that faith still wins. Do not let doubt rob you of your final moment before the miracle. You are one yes away from full transformation. Archangel Michael says, the Lord is sending help you did not ask for. He is releasing provision you did not expect. He is healing wounds you stopped praying about. Miracles are not coming. They are here. You may feel the pressure, but that's what happens when heaven pushes new birth through your spirit. Every delay has served divine purpose. Every loss has prepared divine gain. Every closed door protected divine direction. God is saying, you are next in line for divine justice. Those who misjudged you are about to watch favor sit you in the very seats they said you'd never reach. You will not end this month empty-handed. You will not leave this season without proof. You will rise carrying the testimony of divine power. Archangel Michael says, within 10 minutes of watching this, heaven will send you a personal sign, something undeniable. a text, a song, a number, a sudden peace in your chest. When it happens, whisper, "Thank you, Lord, I receive my miracle," because gratitude seals the blessing. Your faith today is not small. It is historic. It is the kind of faith heaven celebrates. For the Lord says in Mark 9:23, "All things are possible for the one who believes." So believe boldly. Stand tall, because the miracle is already in motion. Archangel Michael says, "In the courts of heaven, your case has been settled. The verdict is in your favor." Angels of restoration are now surrounding your finances. Angels of love are restoring what heartbreak scattered. Angels of protection are guarding every step ahead. This is not the end of your story. It is the divine turning point. In the next 10 minutes, your spirit will begin to feel lighter. That's not emotion, that's confirmation. Heaven's frequency is aligning with your destiny. You will feel peace where there was chaos. You will sense clarity where there was confusion. And suddenly the heaviness will lift. Archangel Michael says, "Rejoice, for the miracle is no longer pending. It is manifesting. Your faith has activated divine release. Your obedience to stay has opened the gates of sudden blessings." Say aloud now, "I receive divine acceleration." Type it in the comments as your declaration of agreement, because what you declare, heaven establishes. Your words carry creative power, and today your voice becomes the echo of divine manifestation. This is your last chance to believe before the miracle breaks through. Do not let weariness whisper you out of your blessing. You are 10 minutes away from visible proof that heaven remembers you. Archangel Michael says, "Look for the signs. They will come quickly. The wind will shift. The phone will ring. The peace will return. The miracle will unfold, and when it does, remember it wasn't luck. It was a prophecy fulfilled. It was faith rewarded. It was heaven proving that God never forgets his children. So lift your heart in gratitude. Smile through your tears, because what's coming next will confirm what your soul already knew, that God was with you all along. Archangel Michael says, "The light you are carrying now is no longer ordinary. It has been tested in fire, refined in tears, and sanctified by faith. You did not survive by chance. You survived by purpose. Heaven watched when you kept praying after disappointment tried to silence your spirit. God took note when you gave out of lack, forgave when it hurt, and loved when it wasn't returned. Those moments built a spiritual record in your favor, a record that now cries out for divine justice, and justice is coming. Not next year, not someday. Now, the trumpet of reversal is sounding in the unseen. Everything that worked against you will soon work for you. Every hand that pointed to mock you will now applaud your rise. Archangel Michael says, "For too long you have walked carrying hidden pain, smiling through warfare that few could understand. But heaven was counting every sigh, every midnight whisper, every quiet surrender. Nothing went unnoticed. Nothing was wasted. The very tears that watered your pillow became the oil that now anoints your destiny. The crushing was never cruelty. It was consecration. The delay was never denial. It was divine timing, forming endurance in your soul. Now the sound of movement is echoing in your life. Angels are stepping into your atmosphere. The air around you is thick with change. Miracles are closer than your fears. In the next few moments, something supernatural will begin to align. It might appear subtle at first, a text message, a thought, a sign, a number on the clock, but it is heaven's fingerprint marking your miracle. Archangel Michael says, "Do not underestimate small signs. They are often divine signals disguised as ordinary moments." When you see 1111, Archangel Michael says, "Some of you have felt drained lately, like you've been giving too much and receiving too little. But the tables are turning. What you poured out in faith is about to return multiplied. The spiritual law is simple. Whatever you sow in love never dies. It multiplies in divine timing. You are now entering your harvest window, where delayed blessings gather at once. That is why you've been feeling pressure, because blessings are crowding at your door. And heaven is rearranging your reality to make room. The old mindset cannot hold the new miracle. That's why certain friendships fell away, why certain opportunities closed, why silence filled spaces that once held noise. Heaven was decluttering your destiny. Archangel Michael says, in this moment, lift your hands if you can and whisper, I receive divine order. For when you say it, angels mark that declaration as permission. Permission for heaven to act. Permission for miracles to unfold. Permission for divine speed to overtake delay. You are not watching this by accident. This message is the spiritual ignition key to your next chapter. Heaven says, you are next. Next for healing. Next for love that honors you. Next for success that glorifies God. Next for peace that doesn't fade. You are being positioned where your presence will unlock others' miracles. That's why you had to go through your own valley first, to carry compassion into your next assignment. Archangel Michael says, many will be drawn to your light in this season. Do not hide. Your story is not shame, it is testimony. Your past is not failure, it is preparation. The mantle on you carries healing frequency. Your voice carries restoration. Your presence carries peace, and wherever you step next, the ground will shift to favor you. This is your last chance to doubt, before faith manifests everything you've prayed for. Heaven is saying, choose belief one more time. Type 888 in the comments if you believe that overflow is already on its way. Because today your words are currency in the spirit realm. Faith deposits miracles. Doubt withdraws them. Choose faith now. Archangel Michael says, you will soon receive a divine confirmation, a sudden call, a name mentioned, a memory resurfacing, or a scent that feels like home, all serving as heaven's whisper, I'm here. Do not question it. Simply acknowledge it with gratitude, because gratitude turns encounters into miracles. Your heart has been prepared to receive what once overwhelmed you. You are stronger now, wiser now, and more aligned than ever before. And because of that, heaven trusts you with acceleration. Archangel Michael says, a new chapter of restoration is already unfolding. Lost time is being restored. Lost opportunities are being resent. Lost confidence is being reborn. Where you felt forgotten, heaven is spotlighting you. Where you feel invisible, destiny is calling your name out loud. Where you were overlooked, divine recompense is now locating you. This is your confirmation. Within minutes, watch for the sign. It may come as lightness in your chest, a tear that feels cleansing, or words you suddenly hear in alignment with this message. That is not imagination, that is manifestation. Archangel Michael says, stand in expectation, beloved. For heaven is not delaying your miracle, it's delivering it. Archangel Michael says, every time you believe, light expands around you. Every time you speak in faith, heaven moves closer. Do not underestimate the power of this moment. It is sacred. Right now, your words are shaping the next 7 days of your life. Type, I receive my miracle now, in the comments if you feel this fire inside your spirit. Because the angels are taking note of those who respond in faith. This is your moment of activation. Your miracle begins when you agree with heaven. Archangel Michael says, some of you have been in a season of waiting that felt endless. Doors kept closing, opportunities slipped through your fingers, and you wondered if God still heard you. But listen closely. Heaven delayed it so you could be developed. Delay was the classroom of destiny. You had to grow in discernment before promotion could find you. Now the delay has expired. The waiting season is breaking. The word suddenly is being written across your story. What was withheld is now being released. Archangel Michael says, you are walking into a 24-hour window of divine evidence. Something undeniable will happen that confirms these words are true. It could be a message of favor, a surprise opportunity, or a wave of peace that feels supernatural. When it happens, pause and type, "It's happening," in the comments as a testimony of faith. Your declaration will echo in heaven as worship. This is not a random prophecy. This is divine orchestration. The same God who parted the Red Sea is parting obstacles in your path. The same Spirit that raised Christ from the dead is breathing new life into your circumstances. Nothing is too broken for God to fix. Nothing is too delayed for God to redeem. Archangel Michael says, you have entered the turning point, the point where faith becomes sight. Your steps are being ordered by divine GPS. Even the detours were direction. Even the losses were positioning. Now divine compensation begins. Type, my comeback is divine, if you feel heaven confirming this inside you. Because this is more than recovery. It's a holy reversal. The last will be first. The forgotten will be favored. The rejected will be restored. Heaven is about to showcase your story as proof that God still moves mountains. The miracle isn't just for you. It's for everyone connected to you. Your obedience today will bless generations. Archangel Michael says, in the next few minutes speak aloud, I believe in divine timing. Because time itself is about to bend in your favor. Things that were stagnant will suddenly move. People who went silent will suddenly reach out. Ideas that were buried will suddenly bloom. This is not imagination. This is acceleration. Heaven's timing is colliding with your readiness. You are standing in your answered prayer. Type, I claim this now, if your spirit feels that confirmation rising. Because heaven responds to movement, and your faith is motion in the unseen. Archangel Michael says, do not let fear speak louder than faith. Every time you choose hope over worry, an angel strengthens your wings. Every time you declare light, darkness loses its grip. You are not powerless. You are chosen. God says, before you call, I will answer. Isaiah 65:24. That means even before you typed your next word of faith, the miracle was already on its way. So now, breathe deeply. Feel the shift in the air. Something ancient and holy is aligning with your heartbeat. You are being remembered in divine order. Archangel Michael says, lift your heart, because heaven is saying it's your turn. The miracle you thought passed you by is circling back with greater glory. What was once broken will now be beautiful. What was once denied will now be delivered. This is your last chance to give up before a breakthrough appears. Do not surrender to doubt now. You are too close. The door is about to open. The miracle is about to manifest. And heaven is waiting for your yes. Type, yes, I believe right now if your soul agrees. Because faith written becomes faith activated. And what you declare in this moment, heaven will establish. Archangel Michael says, heaven has seen the battles you fought in silence. The nights when you cried but smiled anyway. The days when you carried others while you were breaking inside. And now, the same hands that held you through your storms are releasing your reward. You have crossed the invisible line between endurance and elevation. What once felt like endless testing is now turning into visible blessing. The storm didn't destroy you, it purified you. And because you didn't give up, heaven is shouting your name before destiny's gate. Archangel Michael says, this is your divine hour of reward. Everything that resisted you is now required to release what it held back. You will soon see sudden deposits of favor, unexpected messages of good news, and divine instructions that open new doors. When this begins to unfold, type, "I receive my breakthrough," in the comments. Because every word you write in faith becomes a seed in heaven's soil. You may not see. Archangel Michael says the wind is changing direction. You may feel chills, warmth, or stillness. Each one carries a message. The chills say, heaven is near. The warmth says, healing is here. The stillness says, it is done. Your atmosphere is not random. Heaven is rearranging energy around you for divine order. Every person, every opportunity, every delay, it is all moving according to a plan too perfect for panic. Do not question what is leaving. It is being replaced with what will stay. Do not mourn who walked away. They could not carry the next chapter of your miracle. You are being positioned before divine witnesses. The people who once doubted you will soon testify about you. Your life will become a living prophecy. Archangel Michael says, heaven is breaking patterns that kept repeating in your family line. You are the chosen interruption. You are the one who ends the cycle. Your obedience is healing generations before and after you. Type, I break every old cycle in the comments if you feel this word is yours. Your declaration today will echo into your lineage. Children you haven't even met will benefit from this yes you're giving now. Do not fear what's shifting. It's sacred. God removes what blocks destiny. Heaven never takes without returning double. Job lost everything and gained twice as much. Joseph was betrayed but became a ruler. And you are next in line for divine reversal. Archangel Michael says, when you finish this message, look around your space. You'll feel a new lightness in the air. That's not imagination. It's the presence of angels completing assignments on your behalf. They are moving through homes, through hearts, through opportunities. They are unlocking miracles hidden behind human timing. And when the miracle appears, because it will, type, it happened. As your testimony of faith fulfilled, heaven rejoices when you acknowledge divine completion, because gratitude multiplies grace. What you thank God for expands, and what you share encourages others to believe. Archangel Michael says, this message reached you because heaven wanted proof that faith still lives in your heart. Even if it's small, even if it's trembling, God can multiply it. Faith the size of a mustard seed can move mountains. So type, my mountain is moving in the comments right now. Because as you declare it, the spiritual landscape shifts in your favor. Every obstacle that felt immovable is now crumbling. Every chain is breaking. Every delay is dissolving. This is the moment heaven had marked for you. You are not late. You are right on schedule. You are not forgotten. You are favored. You are not abandoned. You are anointed. The light that's rising in you will draw miracles like magnets. Keep your heart open, keep your words aligned, and keep declaring what heaven already promised. Archangel Michael says, what's coming next will be undeniable. It will silence doubt. It will heal disbelief. It will prove that God never left your side. Prepare your heart, beloved. The 10 minutes of heaven's confirmation have begun. Archangel Michael says, the trumpet of destiny is sounding again. Every vibration in the unseen is now responding to your faith. The prayers you thought went unanswered are now being gathered and released in waves of manifestation. Heaven delayed your answers not to punish you, but to prepare the perfect stage for divine display. You are about to step into rooms you didn't even apply for. Doors you once knocked on in vain will now open by command. You will see names come back, emails arrive, and hearts soften that once turned cold. This is the ripple effect of divine remembrance. Type, heaven remembers me in the comments if your heart knows this word is for you. Because heaven records agreement. Your simple yes becomes a signature that seals the promise. Archangel Michael says, you are walking through the final layer of resistance before full release. The pressure you feel is proof that birth is near. The same pain that tried to crush you is now pushing your miracle forward. Heaven is saying, do not give up in the 9th hour. You're seconds from manifestation. This is your time of divine validation. You no longer have to prove your worth. Heaven has already approved you. What was hidden will soon be highlighted. What was delayed will now arrive in divine speed. Archangel Michael says, you will notice divine interruptions in your routine. Sudden detours that make no sense will lead to sacred connections. Strangers will appear as messengers. Numbers, feathers, songs, and names will repeat until you acknowledge them. That's how heaven keeps your awareness awake. When this happens, type, I see the signs in the comments. Your awareness opens the door for angelic communication. The more you notice, the stronger heaven's presence becomes. You are being moved into a timeline of effortless alignment. The striving season is over. Now divine flow begins. Every missed opportunity is circling back with better timing. Every no from the past is becoming a yes wrapped in divine favor. Every silent night is becoming a morning of answered prayer. Archangel Michael says, heaven is multiplying your faith back to you. Every time you declared, I still believe, you sent light into the atmosphere. Now that light is returning multiplied. It will manifest as favor, provision, love, and healing. God says in Galatians 6:9, let us not grow weary in doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not faint. Beloved, this is your due season. You have planted in tears, and now you will harvest in joy. Type, this is my harvest season if you can feel that truth stirring inside your soul. Your declaration today is planting the seed of overflow for tomorrow. Archangel Michael says, there is divine motion in the air. You are not stuck. You are being strategically positioned. Heaven has turned your waiting room into a launching pad. Everything is being rearranged for your unveiling. The dreams you left on the shelf are waking up. The visions you thought expired are being resurrected. You are entering your season of divine proof, where what you believed in secret becomes visible before all. Archangel Michael says, within the next 10 minutes, there will be a moment when peace floods your spirit like warm light. That is heaven saying, it's done. When it happens, type, it's already done, as your declaration of completion, because gratitude is the final stage of miracle manifestation. You are not waiting for evidence. Evidence is waiting for your faith. When you thank God before seeing it, you summon what eyes have not yet witnessed. Your angels are rejoicing right now. They are recording your agreement, your faith, your words. Every time you comment in faith, an angel of breakthrough carries that vibration upward. And heaven releases new grace in return. Archangel Michael says, look around you. Something feels different, lighter, clearer, brighter. That's the atmosphere shifting. Heaven is opening space for new beginnings. Peace is replacing confusion. Order is replacing chaos. And joy is returning where grief once sat. This is not imagination. This is manifestation. What you are feeling is the presence of God fulfilling His promise. Archangel Michael says, you will not end this season empty-handed. You will not end this month with unanswered prayers. You will not end this year without a visible testimony. Heaven is declaring, it is your turn. Type, it's my turn for miracles if your spirit agrees. Because your faith is writing your next chapter right now. The miracle is already on its way, faster than you can calculate, stronger than you can imagine. God is proving that His word never returns void. Archangel Michael says, the sound of breakthrough is echoing through the heavens. Even now, angels are flying swiftly to deliver what was promised. Everything that once felt delayed is about to happen all at once. The blessings that seemed scattered